Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Gunpla. Yeah, I don't know how this is not a specific series. It's just Gundam model kits, right? Yeah. So you might have recognized this picture from my backlog or the Bandai Cross video or both of them. But yeah. So I finally, well, I actually built this a few days ago, but I didn't make the photo shoot pictures, I guess. I was trying to, yeah, the last time the video was vertical, it was all messed up, and I tried to see if I could set up my old webcam to do like a regular video, and yeah, I don't have a tripod or anything, and it was all wacky out zoom and like it's like super zoomed in and like yeah, I couldn't make the video. It was a bad angle. All right, so this way is better anyway. Uh, just some slideshow pictures. So yeah, this is the RX-72-2 Guncannon. Too bad it doesn't say which one it is on the box over here. Uh, yeah, that's okay. But this is the Revive one. It's a much newer kit, so it's really awesome. And we're just gonna start off with some like work in progress. Basically, like I don't know, I'm really slow and I try my best to like remove all the nub marks. I don't think any it's not visible from here, but it takes a while. And you can see I started doing the seam no, not seam lines, the panel lining while I was assembling it so I don't have to because some parts it's really hard to panel line once you built it together. And then I'm like, yeah, so it's like I build some of the pieces and I take a break because I have to eat dinner or eat lunch or go to work or well actually obviously I'm not gonna build it in the morning but I'm like I take breaks I just build a little bit and I don't know each session I spend end up I don't know spend like half an hour or an hour or even 2 hours and it feels like I spend so long and I barely make any progress but yeah here you can see those pesky nub marks. I did order the display toolkit, so hopefully with the single blade nipper, it'll be a lot easier. There you can see the nub marks where I try my best to get rid of it, but to get rid of those white spots, you have to like sand it off. And I think the cannon is okay, right? Yeah. And there's like a fleck of dust. So I probably need a brush or something to brush it on. The head wasn't too bad, and I think this kit is pretty color accurate. You just need to paint the little Vulcans here yellow. So I did order the display paint markers as well. But I think yeah, so the toolkit was from newtype.us, so it's gonna arrive much quicker. But the paint markers, it's directly from China, so it's probably gonna take forever. It said when I order it, like expect please allow like 20 business days. You can see in the background the cotton buds I use to clean up the panel lines when you know, like some of these parts, like there's no edge, so it just end up not painting, but it goes all the way over here, and I have to use the cotton bud to wipe it out. And I think that's a little smudge over there because it's a little darker. I don't know. And somebody said use a paper towel to put under your uh, pieces while you're building it, so it'll catch all the nub marks and shaves and stuff, so you can easily remove it. And you can see, yeah, I'm just building them piece by piece. I don't know. And then when I stop, it's like, okay, yeah, I gotta sleep or whatever, I gotta eat, and then I just stop. I just leave it here. But yeah, this is how it looks like before you shave all the nub marks. It's really ugly. They say don't shave it too close because it'll stress the plastic, which is absolutely correct. But sometimes like this, I was like, oh, it's the inside. Who cares? And then I clipped as close as possible, and then you can see I like completely destroyed the side over there, unfortunately. But luckily, it goes in the inside, so you can't see it ever. And so it probably there's no actual damage. I mean, it obviously is damaged, but it doesn't affect the kit in any way, really. I mean, it depends, because if this is a big piece, so it's okay. If it was a smaller connection, then it might make it loose. But if anything, you can always, put some glue on it or something. And you can see little panel lines over here, over there. Assemble it, and it's like, okay. Yeah. And then, so when I finally did finish building that leg. So over here, what is this? Oh, the other arm. I was able to build the arm and the leg, and then it's like, why don't they ask me to build not the torso, the waist, the hips, so I can attach the leg? I guess not. And you could see this is the little knife thing. It's like a little retractable blade. It's designed for mail cutting, and before this one I used the pocket knife, and it's really dull, and it's not sharp at all. So you can press it against your finger and never cut yourself, basically. But it takes even longer to remove the nub mark. So this one is somewhat faster because it's sharper. And the toolkit does come with a actual display hobby knife. It's probably entry grade or whatever, but X-Acto knife kind of thing. So I don't know if I'll try it, but if I cut myself, I'll just switch back to this. I might have to wear gloves. Uh, yeah. Most of the people they use gloves to protect themselves from painting, and also some people use it to prevent oil and sweat and fingerprints to transfer onto their kits. But for the most part, from the videos I've seen, not many people use the gloves, but a lot of people have mangled their fingers and lots of cuts and mild to serious injuries using the hobby knife. So I'm a little bit worried about that for sure. And bam, this is one of the slow days or slow nights or whatever, slow sessions where all I did was build a stinking foot. But you can see I did all the panel lining. I mean, that probably slows me down a little bit having to do the panel line, but it does look a lot better. Like it's a little bit grainy and stuff, but in person when you hold it up to your face, it's kind of like not perfect. It's like a kind of like there's smudges and stuff, but like on the picture where it's a little blurry, it's like it's not bad, not bad looking. Honestly, when you put it on the display shelf, unless you put it next to your face, like just from first glance here, like the panel line is just pops. It's only when you zoom in you might notice some imperfections, but this one actually looks not bad. Maybe a later picture will show some worse ones. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, and I don't know and also some of these panel lines are really uh, thin, tight. Like I wish I had gotten a smaller one. The people on Discord said, nah, all you need is the 005. You don't need no 003, but you absolutely do. And look at this. It seems I didn't do the other side. Yeah, some of these panel lines are too thick, and then you have to like go through it a couple of times, at least left side and right side. And the next session I was able to build the rest of the leg, and then went on with the torso. This thing was really annoying to shave off the nub marks. Here it's blurry, so you can't really tell, but I think I left a little bit over here, or I might have finished it in the end. And over here, I just did a light panel lining. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do like that, fully color it in, but in the pictures, I don't even think that panel line. I don't think this was meant to be a panel line, just a little detail, but that's definitely a panel lining. And then it took me a whole hour to build this gun because I was watching the movie Odd Thomas. Because that's also a problem because I'm distracting myself watching YouTube or G-Quux, the anime Gundam G-Quux while building the kit. I'm watching stuff on Amazon Prime. I've been trying to finish Stargate Atlantis, but sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's boring, honestly. Like the episodes where it's mostly humans, like this is boring. Show me the aliens. And honestly, I like Stargate SG-1 a lot better. Here, yeah, you can see all these trash. I usually try to hide the background, but I guess these pictures I did not. And then this one, I was like, oh, let me show off the cutting mat. I don't, yeah, this is when I first got it. I ordered it. I don't even have the hobby knife left yet, but I ordered a cutting mat. It's like, oh, let me show off the cutting mat. And yeah, and you can see my mouse pad. There's no space on my table. Everything is cramped. There's that pocket knife that I don't even use anymore, but I just leave it out here. I should probably put it away. I don't think I'm ever using it again. But that's the side clipper, the clippers. There's my pencil jar. I might have to use it to hold my hobby tools in there. Yeah. And this thing, it does not stick. It keeps on falling out. That's it's supposed to go there, that yellow piece. I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, besides the yellow Vulcans, you also need to paint this part fluorescent pink. Shoot. I did not order that marker from display. I mean, I could just paint it regular pink, right? Eh. Fluorescent pink would have been cooler. But that was, yeah, I my mistake. I should have, because I ordered the kit where the set where it has all the regular colors and the metallic colors. But now that I realize it, I should have ordered the three fluorescent colors as well. Maybe there's metallic. Is there a metallic pink or I don't know. Maybe I'll just use like metallic purple or something as a scope. Yeah, but I think this is supposed to be fluorescent pink. No, wait. No, yeah. This part is the yellow from here, that piece, and then I think this is supposed to be fluorescent pink. Oh well, whatever. I figured because the fluorescent colors I don't really care about. Right? I don't. If anything, I'll just use the metallic ones, or just the regular one. I could just use the red paint and paint the scope. Why am I rambling? Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited to paint, explore painting, but it's just paint markers, so it's not like real painting, I guess. And the results won't be as good. I did try it before in the past, but yeah, Gundam markers, but those were like oil based or alcohol based. I don't know, oil based, I think, but these are going to be water based, so uh, they won't damage the parts in any way, but also they're more likely to rub off unless you top coat them. And I did not order the top coat. I'm gonna wait until I get proper paints and do like custom paint jobs before doing stuff like primer and paint top coats. But I definitely looked into it. And you can see here I put the paper towel back again. So when I get the hobby knife and start using, I don't know, I might just keep the paper towel there because it can catch the nubs, but you know, it can cut into the paper towel and the healing mat right underneath it. And I forgot to get its other hand, but yeah. The Arc Sunday Gundam and the Guncannon side by side. And why am I speaking so long? I don't know. But yeah, de definitely lots of cool panel lines on this. So you can see this is the Beyond Global. I think it was the 40th anniversary edition. This one was $25, and this one I think it's $15, but I got it for $13 from Amazon, so slight discount, like 11% discount or something. Not major, not anything major, but it was a discount. But the main thing with Amazon is, you know, free shipping. So, because I got Amazon Prime. I'm trying to look for, I guess in the pictures, because it's like a little blurry and zoomed out, you can't really tell the bad parts. Well, here you can see the seams, the nub, the shaving nubs is kind of bad looking, and over here I'm pretty, yeah, yeah, that's either the nub mark or it's spill over from the panel lining, because like it goes into the nubs and the shape, the like the seam lines, and it just seeps right into it, and you can't really clean it out. So you'd have to like paint over it to clean it up probably. Yeah, so I also panel lined this one heavily. Is that panel line or just a shadow, heavy shadow? I don't know. But yeah, most of these lots of panel lines. So this one has lots of details. See this one, this the skull part or whatever, it fits perfectly because it at the back it pegs into the back. This one is just like if it goes into here. Like there, I don't know how to explain, but this yellow circle it goes straight through into the back of the scope, weapon scope. So probably looks kind of ugly, but it fits and it doesn't fall out. Uh, but yeah, you can see this one has like more panel lines, more details. And the skirts over here is two separate skirts. Here is like one single skirt. You could probably cut it in half and you can move them separately, but that might damage, you know, the strength of it, durability or something. Yeah. And I also got LED lamp, the magnifying glass lamp. So it definitely helps with the lighting for sure. And here I try my best to recreate the poses from the instruction manual. It's like one hand is holding the cannon and the other hand is holding the gun. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's the shaved nub mark. You can see now with the better lighting, you can see there's like some splotches of the panel liner. Nice and shiny. So if I get the gloss coat, it'll be even shinier. Here you can see now that with the better lighting, you can possibly see it's like not super even due to the nub marks. But honestly, it's not like, yeah, I'll have to go through this another time. But yeah, it's not really noticeable. You have to like zoom in with a magnifying glass to see the imperfections. Like I think that's a nub mark over there. You know, I'm pretty sure that's just dust. Shave like yeah, because I'm shaving all these nub marks and the stuff. It's just flying all over my kit, and I need like a toothbrush, an old toothbrush to clean it up. I got plenty of toothbrushes, right? See, like when you zoom in, it's like wow, it's so distracting. But like when you can barely notice it, from a distance. But obviously, if you're trying to do a competition, that's really ugly, and you're gonna fail, epic fail, lose points for that. There you go. You got some nub marks over here. It's like you only notice it when you zoom all the way in. Once I get the sanding sticks from the toolkit, I'll see if it can work. The glass, they have a glass one and a glass file and sanding sticks and sanding plungers. So I'll see if I can touch up on these and see if it helps or not. But honestly, like it's probably not even worth it. I'm probably spending way too much time on the nub marks, which is why it takes me forever. It takes me like 8 hours to build a single high grade kit. It takes me 20 minutes to talk about these like 10 pictures. I'm just not fast at doing anything, honestly. I'm just rambling and babbling. So the when posing the arms and stuff, I definitely noticed the hands and the shoulder kind of like keeps on popping. It didn't. The hands did fall out a few times, but this shoulder, because I kept on moving around, it almost fell out a few times, but definitely this hand kept on falling out when I was posing it. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely needs that fluorescent pink. I'll probably just paint it red. I forgot what. I think it comes with a pink. It won't be fluorescent. Who cares, right? I mean, obviously fluorescent pink would be better, and I mean, I'm not gonna pay no extra $10 shipping for it now. It's too late. But maybe if in the future, if I pick it up from like I don't know some other store, I'll see if I can get the fluorescent colors, or maybe in the future when I run out of the ink, I'll get it. I don't know. Or yeah. Uh, See, there's another nub mark. Like you can't notice it until you put it up to your face, I guess. But it definitely is noticeable. I think it's supposed to be more noticeable. Like this is the seam line. Like you can see, there's this line straight between the where the pieces meet together. If you got sanding paper, you can get rid of most of it, but you have to like glue them together first to make sure they don't move around. That's a panel line, but it's not like fully colored in. And that'll add to the build process like significantly if you're doing all the sanding and gluing and painting. But that's something I'll do later on, I guess, when I get way more kits maybe. Or when I run out of space, I could start, touching up these old kits. Here I'm trying to do the pose from the anime. Well, in the instruction manual, it's a little different from the anime, but so, oh yeah, you can't really do it exactly like the anime because these hands will fall right off if you try to like bend them at a 9-degree angle. So you can't. That's probably why they did it like this, where they're like crawling like a baby, because you're supposed to be like in almost like a push assisted push up where you bend your knees and then you're just horizontal, and then yeah, everything is 90 degrees basically. Your hands is over here 90 degrees bent, your arms 90 degrees bent, and then your legs 90 degrees bent, your knees 90 degree bent. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, like this. That's how it looks like. But because he can't do that with the hands, so it's more like that. It's it's a more sloped. I don't know. Probably doesn't make any sense when I'm talking about it. I probably should have, yeah, tried to do it with the picture. But yeah, yeah. This only works because I guess they purposely made his head to move so he can do it like that. But definitely, yeah, that does not look as awesome as the anime or the way they pose it. They probably angled it the picture a bit differently too, so it looked a little better. And again, showing them off together. And yeah, I try to put the yellow scope in. Sometimes it falls out, sometimes it doesn't, but it's not perfectly fit. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna I did order some plastic cement, so I'm gonna just fuse it together. I ordered plastic cement and super glue actually, but yeah. So you can see the shoulders all messed up. It's about to fall out. I didn't even notice while doing the pictures. And here's I guess I forgot to take this picture of the pose because the instruction manual is like some of the poses in the first page and some is in the last page and the middle. And it's like I wish it was like more like the master grades, like the big ones. They're like page by page, but this the high grades, the smaller ones is usually it's like a fold out poster kind of thing. So like you're like searching for the poses or the instructions and stuff like that. So this is like the launch out of the catapult bay or drive or whatever the hell it's called. But yeah, it's like the launching where you hunching over and the shoot like boostering out of the ship. So so that's actually pretty cool. You're switching up the arms with the open arm with the closed fist for the gun. Yeah, and bent knees and bent ankles. Yeah, I probably should have took the picture of the other side so you can see how much bent he is. And then I tried to do the same pose with the Gundam, and it looks kind of worse. I guess because his knees is double jointed. Is his knees double jointed or not? I don't know. But yeah, this one, the bending looks a little bit awkward. Probably, yeah, the knees goes all the way up to like the upper thigh, but like over here, it's like his thigh goes all the way down to the knee, so it looks kind of awkward looking. Like, yeah. And then his head, he can't move. It cannot move at all. I mean, it can just rotate left to the right. It cannot move up and down. So he's just he can't even face the camera. But I mean, overall, not too bad. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. So yeah, I did. Oh, geez, this video is about to be 30 minutes. Okay, it's 22 minutes, 23 minutes. But to cap it off, but yeah, so finish the RX-78 gun cannon. At this rate, I'm only building one kit per week, and then I take a break and then play some games. Cause I bought so many games too, I didn't even play them. And then also online shopping and I spend more time searching up the sales and stuff. Like I said last time, I was checking Reddit. I think I already told you I bought the kits from New Type, and I forgot to get the Action Base or something. Oh, I mean, it wasn't on sale or anything, but USA Gundam Store has a 20% off Memorial Day sale up to the 28th, and I should have picked up the Action Bases, but I'm too lazy to cancel the order and redo everything. Some stuff might go out of stock and stuff. I almost got the high grade Universal Century Ground GM. That would give me three of them because I have the 08th team, the Master Grade, and then I'm just missing the high grade Universal Century one. It would have fit in nicely with the upcoming P Bandai high grade Universal Century GM Sniper I'm getting, but whatever. I'll get it next time, I guess. Or not, because I'm eventually going to run out of space. Yeah, I was able to order a whole bunch of grunt kits, so definitely expanding my Federation and Zeon army. That's going to be awesome when I finally build them up. I end up getting like a whole bunch of Gilgooks, Doms, maybe, well, I think I got most of them for the high grade Universal Century, at least the 1 year one stuff. There were some also like Zeta. I think I might have gotten a few Zeta kits. Actually, yeah, I got a few Zeta kits. The ones that look like the GMs and Zaku's, like the Nemo, the Marasai, those look like the Gems and Zaku's. And I even got a double Zeta kit the Zaku Mariner, but it looks like a Zaku One. So, or yeah, it looks like a Zaku One, I think. It looks like a yeah, looks like a Zaku. So even though it's actually from Double Zeta, I think that's no. I already have the Shazum DS from Double Zeta, but yeah, that'll be my second Double Zeta kit. Yeah, like there's also I think the Stark Gigan or the Gigan that was also I could have that was in stock. I could pick, but I was already ordering way too many kits, and when I looked at it, it's like this doesn't look like a Jim or a Zaku. It's like, and it's like it was like the base price is like $27 or $25. It's like yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. I don't need it. Maybe in the future when I have more space and built all these kits and I need more, gotta save some for the next sale, right? And I also did also pre-order the G-Quux Grunt kits from Amazon. I missed out on the Shiko Gyogu and the Police Zaku, unfortunately, but I was able to uh, update up pre-order the Gian, the Dom, Rick Dom, even though the ass booster is really not appealing and it's 40 US dollars, but the overall design is pretty cool. The front, at least from the front, he looks awesome. It looks awesome. And then the Bokatas Gyoguk, which is not awesome looking because it's like all gray and stuff. It's pretty much a recolor of the Shiko one, so I'll take it. And I mean, I ordered the two Hizaks from the high grade Universal Century line, and it's just basically a recolor. And I also ordered the black TriStars Zaku 1, which is pretty much just a recolor of the Zaku 1 I already have. Who cares, right? I'm gonna get a bunch of recolors that because instead of duplicates, I'll just get recolors, right? Yeah. Technically, I would need three of the Black TriStar ones to complete the Black TriStars since I have the three Black TriStars DOMs. So I would need three of the Zaku ones to get the complete trio, and then three of the Black TriStar Zaku 2s to get the complete trio. But let's not go that far. And also the Zaku Origin also has like three more Zaku 2s with the Origin and like I mean for the Black TriStars. Yeah, I'm not like super fan of the Ace Pilot customs and stuff, so I don't need to have like 7 billion copies of them, but if I get a chance to buy it, I'll get it, right? Yeah. And I think that covers it, right? So definitely the whenever those orders come in, well, the pre-order is going to take forever, but when those orders come in, I'll make another update. Basically, any time I get new kits, I guess I'll make an update of the backlog, and I'm trying to make a chart, so an Excel chart of all the kits I built, that I ordered, that are currently in shipping process, and the pre-orders and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll include that in the next backlog update video. And then once I built more of these kits, I'm gonna start making them army videos like I used to do for the Lego. I'll have like Federation Army, Titan Army. Even though Titan is part of Federation, I might make a separate video. I don't know. If I get enough Titan mobile suits, yeah. And I'll have the Xeon Army. And then I can have like Xeon remnants. Because some of the kits, they are in the Xeon, but also used by the Xeon remnants, or then later on Neo Xeon. It gets confusing when it's like the Marasai was like created for the AUG, but ends up being given to the Titans and the Federation. But then after they after they disbanded the Titans, they stopped using them, and then the Neo Xeon took them and started using them. So it's like, yeah, same thing with the Gundam Seed, where like Buster Gundam is what part it was originally part of the Earth Alliance, but stolen and used by Zaft, and then he joins the Three Ships Alliance. It's like, yeah, if I do like a Cosmic Era Army video, it's gonna be yeah. So some of these mobile suits, these kits will definitely show up in multiple army videos to artificially uh, expand their armies and stuff like that. But all right, I think that's enough rambling. I didn't expect this to be 30 minutes, but all right. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.